Hello everyone, in this section we will talk about numbers that are often used when developing software with Python. Before you go to the video, you can support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. In this section, I will talk about three types of numbers: integer, float and complex. I am creating a variable in each of the three data types. You will often use integer and float data types when developing software with Python. I will also briefly show you what you can do with complex data types. I'm printing three variables to the console screen with the print function. Values are printed to the console screen as given. We can use the type function to find out the data types of all variables. The type function is usually used to control input from the user. You will understand better with the examples we will do in the next chapters. We learned the data types of all three variables with the type function. I am creating three variables with integer data type. I will print it to the console screen with print. This time I'm using a single print function instead of three. Let's print the types on the console screen in the other print function. You can some integer values. But you cannot add string and integer values as I have shown in other tutorials. You can also perform other mathematical operations. Now let's talk about the float data type. We use the float data type mostly in mathematical operations. E3 stands for 10 to the power of 3. We can also use negative values. I'm printing to the console screen with the print command. Note the y variable. I am converting the value to integer with the integer function. The value is no longer a float data type. I want to show you the difference more clearly. I will create another print function. As you can see, the zero value after the dot is not in the integer. Let's take a look at the types of variables. I will use the type function again. All variables are a float data type. Let's talk about the complex data type. I am creating a variable with two complex data types. I'm printing to the console screen with the print function. Let's take a look at their types. Both have complex data types. You can collect complex data types. Finally, I would like to briefly talk about the random library. We will already make detailed examples of the random library in the following lessons. With the random library, we can generate random numbers and use them in the program. To do this, the random library needs to be imported. I will send two values to the randrange function. The two values sent represent the limits of the number to be randomly generated. So a random number between 1 and 5 will be generated. Random numbers are generated between 1 and 5. Let's generate random numbers between 1 and 100. I will make many examples of the random library in the following lessons. Thanks for watching. To support us, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video.